Yo, what's up guys? My name is Kwasa and today we are back with another video. There's something that I posted on my TikTok that I wanted to read so we can talk about it. And this is what it says. Let me see. This must be from Jordan Peterson, because most times when you talk about self-improvement, everyone thinks that once you start being better, that you sometimes like don't slack back, or that you stop doing all the bad habits and everything. But that is something called self-improvement, like masturbation or something like that, where people lie to themselves, once I start improving myself, I can never go back. But just like in life, sometimes you reach a point and you go back to maybe some of your old habits. It's kind of like when you're in how do they say it? Like when you're trying to quit drugs and then you have like a relapse. Yeah, so also in self-improvement there is that happens. Like you've been locked in for like 2 months going to the gym, then maybe you miss for like a week, you're feeling low, you don't go again. Like if you, or sometimes you make a mistake on any aim or journey that you're trying to aim for. And usually what used to happen was that every time I would make like a relapse on any addictions that I would be struggling with, or anytime I would make a relapse on any habit that I was trying to quit, it would lead to this downward spiral of doing that habit over and over and over again, which means I would now destroy my path that I had created. But what I've come to learn in the past year is that every time you relapse on whatever habit that you're trying to quit, or on your full self-improvement journey, you might have a week, or you're just self-loathing about yourself and you're not doing anything that is towards your improvement. But what I've come to learn is that every time you relapse, it doesn't mean that you have lost all the progress that you have made, or all the time that you have been like self-improving. It's something that I always tell my friend every time. Like if you've been going to the gym, let's say for like a year, and you miss for like a month, in my mind I'm always thinking that there is no way you can lose all the progress you have made like in a year, in just 1 month or a week of not going to the gym. So every time, if you're watching this video and maybe you relapse on whatever goal or aim or habit that you're trying to quit, or maybe even new habits that you're trying to adopt, you always have to remember that as long as you start again, like you relapsed, but then you start the journey again, then you will still have back the confidence, or you will still have back the good results of your journey. Because most people talk about self-improvement as if it's something easier, that you wake up one day and you start improving your life, which doesn't usually happen like that. You'll have days of ups and downs, but at the end of the day, what keeps me going is knowing that, of course, you don't want to go back to the person that you used to be before you started improving. And Jordan Peterson reads this quote and says that, and you must be cautious, because making your life better or self-improving your life means adopting a lot of responsibility, and that takes more effort and care than living stupidly in pain and remaining arrogant, deceitful, and resentful. So most people, that's what they say, once you start improving, everything will be nice. But once you start doing that, it's like changing the trajectory of your old life and trying to be better every day. And usually there is no books, there is no guide on how you're going to do it. But at the end of the day, you know what you're supposed to do, and you know the things that you're avoiding, and things that would make you become better. And before I started like this journey, I always had this excuse of like, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to start, and I like to believe that most times we usually know what to do, and most times we know what we're avoiding, most times we know what we should do, or what we even need to stop doing if we want to be like the best versions of ourselves. So like right now, I know what I have to stop doing, I know what I want to keep doing, and if I can always find the courage to do what I know I'm supposed to do and avoid what I'm not supposed to do, then obviously I might have a chance at being more successful in the future. So if you're watching this video, maybe you just had a relapse, or today, or maybe you spent a week where you're not locked in, you can always log in again. My name is Kwasa. I'll see you in the next video.